The road ends in Boston. Bret Beherns and Andy Olson here, thinking about just everything that happened this season. It was quite the journey to get here to the Elite Eight, Andy. I think if you would have told a lot of Illini fans at the beginning of the season, hey, your team is going to play in the Elite Eight, they would have said, okay, sign me up. 29 wins, so much history, so many moments, so many check marks off the box, and yet at the same point it is a disappointing finish to lose by 25 to UConn.
Yeah, it stings in the moment, not just for fans, but for the players, for the coaches as well. We headed into that locker room after the loss to UConn and there were tears. There's a lot of emotion being felt by that team in that moment because of the promise that this team had. But when you look at everything that happened this season, you make it to the second weekend of the NCAA Tournament for the first time since 2005. You end with the third most wins in a season ever in program history. Bret, there is a lot to be proud of from this Illini team this season.
It's pretty cool to be a part of a team that's going to be remembered forever. So, the two teams that we get brought up here the most are 89 and 2005, and I think those were the last two Elite Eights. So, to be a part of a team that, accomplished something like that is it's pretty special and exciting to be a part of that.
We just had gone through a lot of adversity this year, and everything we went through, we just got closer. We stayed together, and we kept fighting, and we made it to Elite Eight.
In the new age of college basketball, Bret, of course there were a lot of transfers on this Illini team. Marcus Damas, Quincy Guerrier, Justin Harmon. You think about even transfers before this season. Terrence Shannon Jr. had transferred once upon a time. Dane Danger, the same thing, all having big impacts on the team this season and being a big reason why they even made it this far.
Yes, and the roster is going to look a whole lot different next season. We'll talk about that coming up. But these transfers have elevated this program. They have brought this program back. And in 7 seasons, Brad Underwood has certainly left his stamp. They have raised the bar about what Illinois basketball should be and what it is right now. And all of these transfers leave with their head held high about what they were able to bring to the table this season.
I'm thankful for the crowds, the people, the people in the program, just the way that they took me in as a 1 year.
No, I mean, Illinois is really smart. They know who to pick in the portal. They're a winning program, and I know they're just going to keep having success.
All right, so one chapter is closed, but another one is already begun. The transfer portal is open. This coaching staff has a lot of transfer needs. They are going to be active in the portal trying to figure out the roster for next season, and it is going to look a whole lot different.
That's right. 74% of scoring from the Illini this season is wiped out for next year. The leading scorer you have left, Ty Rogers, who is 4th leading scorer on this team this season. So Illinois going to need to make a lot of additions. Like you said, that already underway as it had begun at the beginning of the NCAA Tournament. Brad Underwood certainly has some strong thoughts about that, but more importantly, he's focused on trying to get Illinois back to this same place next year with an entirely different roster.
It's the most absurd thing in the history of sport, by the way, is what we're doing in the portal while we're playing basketball. I'm making recruiting calls up and down this hallway yesterday as we're preparing for an Elite Eight game, and maybe that's my fault, but it's reality. We'll tackle it. We'll figure out what we need, and it's been great to us.
There will certainly be a lot of news upcoming here in the next few weeks and next month as the coaching staff tries to solidify what this roster will look like next season. The Illini have set the table. They have raised the bar. Andy, it's been a fun ride. I think from Minneapolis to Omaha and here in Boston in the postseason, a lot accomplished this season. All right, for Andy, I'm Bret. Courtney, back to you.